Now in this video, I want to explain the keyword rank score. So if you look into the settings here, you'll see there's an option here, and you can actually modify the keyword position score a little bit. So let me just explain what that means here. So first, let me explain what is the keyword position rank score. Sorry, the keyword rank score. And what it is, as you can see here, in each cell here underneath the source, it gives you a number. This number represents the position of this particular keyword in the suggested keyword dropdown for that particular source. Now, I'll have to show you what I mean. If you go to Amazon.com and type in, let's see, what was one of the words we had there? Let's try grill, okay? So let's go back there and type in grill, and you'll see all these suggested keywords down here. So this would be rank number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that's what that number represents right here. So this means for this particular seed keyword, barbecue accessories will be ranked number 1 in the US.com. So if you type in barbecue and space, accessories is position number 1. Now you're also going to see some fractions here like 1.25, 1.5, 2.25. What does that mean? How can you get a 0.25 position sort of thing? This is the average position, because it turns out that this particular keyword that is being presented in this drop-down can also occur for other seed keywords. So when that happens, the software will take the average score. And this makes it extremely accurate when it's determining the position score. So this scale, the position score, ranges from 0 to 100, where 100 is the best. That's the way that I developed the algorithm in behind the scene. And when I say algorithm, I just mean fancy equation. And so this fancy equation will give you an output and tell you that 100 is the best. And when you get 100, that basically means that particular keyword has the number 1 position in all of the sources that you selected over here when you generated your keywords. Now, there's one more element that I added to this particular fancy equation that really makes sense here. Let me just show you in the settings. I have created this thing called an importance. Now in terms of mathematics, it's called a weighting factor. Now you don't have to worry about the mathematics kind of lingo or whatever. It's basically just an importance. Now if you think of it like, I like to think of it like market value. So in terms of how popular these particular sources are amongst the market on the internet, Amazon is definitely the most popular marketplace. Then it's eBay, Target, then Walmart. But you can change this to whatever you want. And so when you change the importance of these different sources, it will change the score ultimately. So let's say, for example, that you're an eBay seller. Say you don't do much on Amazon. So basically the keywords that are coming from the eBay sources for your particular situation, for your business, that means those keywords are more important to you than keywords come from Amazon, Target, or Walmart. So in that case, what you'd want to do, you come over here and you say, you know what? I want the importance to be 10. So the scale is from 1 to 10. I want the keywords from eBay to be the most important. And then for Amazon, they're not going to be as important. So let's set them to 8. And then for these two, you know what? They're not really important in my business. So let's just set them to 3. And you click done. And it will slightly change the scores based on the targets that you changed, so the importance. So you can see here that the eBay keywords will be more important, the number 1 positions, than other positions on the other ones. So you'll slightly see some of the keywords start to jumble around, and you'll notice that it actually didn't change that much anyways, because this particular keyword was number 1. There's 2,000 keywords in here right now, so this becomes more relevant when you have less keywords, or you're targeting really specific long-term keywords or something like that. So if you want to set it back to the default, you can go ahead and do it like that, and it will actually keep track of what you set here. So if you close the software, it'll remember what you did. And now it seems that at the time of recording this video, I forgot to include the defaults button here, so I will include that. But basically, you can set it back to the default setting that you had before. You can see it slightly changes. But that's basically kind of what the keyword score does. And it's just a way of telling you the importance of this particular keyword in general in all of these different sources. So if this particular keyword is ranked number 1, it's the first next searched keyword. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in here, so I just want to do it again here. Sorry if I get repeating myself. So you type the word barbecue, let's type the word A, and you'll see that the next most searched keyword in Amazon.com is going to be barbecue apron. And that will happen for all the other ones. So if you go to ebay.com, whoops, that's ebay.com, and you type in barbecue A, barbecue accessories will be the first one that comes up, and barbecue apron. So that will be the most next important word, or most searched word, that it comes up within their search engine. Basically what people are searching on eBay. What's the next most searched word? It's going to be accessories and apron, art, sort of thing. And that's what these positions will represent. So obviously the number 1 positions, if you have a keyword that is number 1 in all the sources, that means it's very important among all of those sources. So in general, among all of the top e-commerce sites in the world, that keyword barbecue accessories is number 1. And I've color coded the cells so you can easily see what is represented here. So the red is obviously going to be 0, meaning they didn't even rank, didn't even show up. For example, this barbecue lighter for the word barbecue with no letter appended to it, it didn't come up at all in Target, so it's going to be just a 0 position, meaning it didn't show up. And then you can see if it's in the yellow range as well as a gray range. So usually each of these search engines or e-com sites, their drop down will only usually show a maximum of 10 keywords at a time, depending if they do show anything at all. So that's what these numbers will represent. When they get into the gray, they get the higher numbers, like 7, 8, and 9. And in general, when the score is really high and these keywords are showing up as the number 1 next search keyword within all their search box suggestions, in general, these are the keywords for these particular websites that do get a lot of searches. So that's really powerful when you're trying to select certain keywords for your marketing. If it's, you have a blog that's doing affiliate marketing for Amazon products or any e-com products, or maybe you have an e-com store, then you can start concentrating your marketing around these keywords that are getting a lot of high ranks within the actual search engine. So I guess I should say low rank. You could think of it like a race. So if you're running in a race, number 1 is the best, right? So you want to be number 1 in all of these different sources, and that will give you a high score over here, the keyword rank score. So you want to be concentrating on these particular keywords within your marketing, or let's say you're trying to figure out new products to sell as an Amazon seller. This is a good place to look to see what are people searching for. So people are searching for a grill grate, grill pan, grill brush. So now you can start investigating those particular keywords and see if that's a market that you want to get into, or private label some products that you want to sell on Amazon. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.